Alright guys, welcome to Assassin's Creed 3, Part 2. I had to end the last one early, because my little brother and sister had just gotten home, and, you know, I didn't want them to be annoying. They're all 7, but they'd run into my room. Andrew, what are you doing? Okay, this has got to be scary. You guys keep on walking forward. You saw this going like this.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Guys, like, 2
Yes,
ages.
fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Bye.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Invitation, please.
I'll try to make this one about
Shall I
5 minutes
take your
long for you
coat,
guys.
sir?
Nope. What a douche.
Fouling piece, is it? Well, I suppose
Stole my hat.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Excuse me. Pardon me. This is so funny to me. I mean, look how many people there are in this heads that you can see. That's really quite amazing how they can do this now. With this new software.
Evening, Hatham.
They're not so-
Reginald?
so-
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
The new engine they're using allows them to put
A lawyer is an honest
hundreds
employment, so is mine.
on the screen
Like
at
me
any
too,
one
he
time.
acts in a double capacity. Both
We'll need to find another way out.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon.
I already have.
And she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time
1,000
before, I
pardons.
told him what it would come to if he did not
My
finish his
apologies.
act.
So sorry.
This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book War Tom Gag. £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from transportation. If I can get more by her staying in.
Betty have brought more goods into our lot here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business,
So,
live at 12
Is nobody
months
supposed to
longer.
see me on this? Because I
love
really
to
don't
do every
understand this.
snake. A good
Who
sportsman
wouldn't see
always lets the end of
those guys
his
right there? How
strike.
would they not
It's the
see
breed
this?
the gang
Like,
depends on. Besides,
cough and you slightly
the
look
law
up.
allows us no
Oh my
reward.
gosh, is there a
There's
man
nothing
climbing
we
on
got
the
by
wall
the
there?
death of women, except our
No,
wives.
there's not. You're
Without
not supposed to see
dispute, she
him.
is a fine.
Therefore, he's not
Was
there.
to her I was obliged for my education. And to say a bold word,
Usually
she has
gets paid
trained up
50 bucks to
more
see
young
that.
fellows to the business than the gaming table.
Truly, Filch, thy observation is right. We and the surgeons are more beholden to women than all the professions besides.
Sir, Black Mall had sent word of trial comes on in the afternoon. And she hopes you will order matters so as to bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog! When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he's not mentioned.
It's like they put together this entire play. How long do you think it is? How long do you think you can just sit here and listen to it? Alright, this is weird to me. Like, a lot of it reminds me of Skyrim. I mean, you need lockpicking that, if I remember, is a pretty large part of Skyrim. You can pick locks. The snow. That's a very large part. The snow. Well, the snow is amazing, I must say, but it's just, it seems like a lot of this stuff they took from other popular games. Like, I can't remember what it is right now. There's a lot of things that I found might come from other games. That wasn't dangerous.
But make haste and you get going. And let me friends know.
Haytham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
How did that little kid get there anyways?
Come on, please!
Over there!
Alright, well, I might walk.
That man there! Seize him! Killed in the upper balcony! But I've done no wrong, I swear! Any weapons?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, dang.
Peace, friends! There is no danger!
Excuse me, move out of my way now.
There's a killer about. I'm staying where it's safe.
We have been doing this in real life. The way he'll simply push past somebody.
Imbecile!
Like I'll be walking through the hallway, that's cool. Pushing people like this.
Where are you going?
Pretty fun. Hell.
I need to get out. Too close to here.
I was him and that other guy upstairs.
Very well. If you find anyone, just give a shout.
Damn it. Easily.
And you, how are you?
Wait, is it still being built outside? Do you see that? Is the anime still putting together that entire scene?
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be
Or is that
told.
just in my head? How long do
Shall
you
we
think
be
he's
off
standing
then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Hope he gets high pay.
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that to be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown. unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen,
How fare your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the storehouse, and take possession of its contents.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We've booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
Oh, I forgot to mention to you guys. You actually don't begin as Conrad. Like, a lot of people who still haven't played the game or seen any of the game might think.
All on the board and the board and the road. All on the board and the board and all on the board and Kitty is my darling.
Atlantic
All
Ocean
on the board and the board and
Did any of you guys get to read
all
the
on
list?
the board and
The names. All I got to read was
lives in
Charlotte.
Liverpool. All on the board and the board and
Some fresh air might do me
all
good.
on the board and the old man is a growling. All on the board and the board and all.
What do you think they were saying? Well, really cool how you can just. There's so many maps in this one game. I think it does require a lot of memory. But
And then all will be well.
outstanding.
You sure about that? Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
Hero experience in the gameplay.
Oh, you don't stick right with the others. Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnell.
So I thought. And yet here you are.
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny you find this.
That's enough, Graves.
Stay out of this.
Anointing with the oil of gladness already. I want my money.
Yeah, breathless.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
We're ready to go again if you are.
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
Is that really it?
But you should be.
Come on, Julia. Oh. keg right here.
Do you yield?
Never! How do you like these odds?
What's the meaning of this?
Captain!
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
These fought. We were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
How about you pass the time by doing your goddamn jobs
a party
instead?
pooper.
I wasn't aware I was paying you to loll about. A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Nice cover.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent. Good day.
Story, I think I heard something about probably way off.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that you should feast on lamb and wine. We're stuffed tinned fish.
Won't hardly take his hat off.
Quiet! Here it comes. Make like you're working.
Then again, it kind of seems
You
like
there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
Wasn't by choice.
Aye, blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Haytham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying to cut costs, reduce rations, lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice? Go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Haytham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Alrighty then.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it. What brings you topside?
Thought I'd wander a bit. Stretch my legs. That's all.
Take care where you tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxuries.
It's not right that we should feast on lamb and wine, whilst we're stuck with tinned fish and biscuits.
Curious. Most curious.
Wait a second. That's paint, right? Ew.
Any news?
Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it...
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
Beat to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down! A warning shot! Seems they don't mean to sink us, but board us instead! Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail? To load a cannon? To wage war at sea? I didn't think so. Now return to your cabin, or do I need to have you escorted? Secure the hatch!
Haytham.
Have you been topside? A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the Opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Ah. So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?